Devonport Naval Base is decked out in her best rig, festooned for the ceremonial opening of Royal Marines Tamar. The name draws on the tradition of the Cornish River Tamar, as well as the 5 ships and 1 naval station which were HMS Tamar. The last of those, in Hong Kong, was opened by Prince Charles. Today it's his son, Captain Wales, in his Blues and Royals No. 2 dress, taking the parade. In fact, deputising for his grandfather, Prince Philip, who's the Royal Marines Captain General but is indisposed. Prince Harry holds the post of Commodore-in-Chief Small Ships and Diving, and this Centre for Amphibious Excellence brings together all the bootneck's landing craft, hovercraft and fast attack boats, as well as personnel from 2 units, into one £30 million base.
We moved 10 training squadron down from Poole, families living in Poole. There's a dislocation area there, but over time people will understand that this is absolutely the right place for us to be.
It means the guys can plan their futures because they know they're not shooting between Plymouth and Poole. They're going to base most of their careers in one location, right next to where the amphibious ship's parked. So our liaison with them, which is who we work with when we go on operations, is fantastic. This just helps build those ties.
The 250 sailors and marines will work from waterfront training rooms, have their own marina, jetty, first-rate workshops and ship lifting equipment.
We've got 2 overhead cranes in the hangar, so it's just easier for getting engines out and lifting boats up as well even. So just we can get an engine out here within about 20 minutes, whereas in Poole it was taking an hour or something. So it knocked a bit of time off our work day.
The Tandy building here is named in honour of a former Marine, Acting Temporary Corporal George Tandy. He was only 19 in World War II and he was a coxswain on the Second World War equivalent of one of these, an LCA. Now, as his landing craft was let out of its bigger ship to motor troops to the shore, its steering wheel got damaged, so he acted as a human rudder. He stood and directed with 1 foot and applied pressure with the other to get his troops 7 miles through mined seas and under fire to the right beach and at the right time. Then he completed the return journey 7 miles back to his big ship. When he got there, he was taken against his will to the sick bay, saying it was what any other comrade would have done. Surely in the Marines' spirit of to give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wounds. Some Royal Marines of the future told the guest of honour they want to carry on their family's tradition when they grow up.
He asked us if we wanted to be Royal Marines when we grow up.
The day continues with a reception to welcome all those who are now part of the family at Royal Marines Tamar. Julie Knox, Forces News, Plymouth.